this computer. I'm going to manage you guys. I'm going to mute you all. Oh, but first, let me tell you. So every day, I don't know if you've heard, we are picking 2 members to win a $10 gift card from the day before who attended. So Nina announced at 4:30 that Carol Moylan was the winner, winner number 1, and I have winner number 2. So the second winner of today is Megan Calkins. So let's give her a round of applause. Yay, Megan! Woo! All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get going. I'm going to mute you all. And let's go. Okay, so let's start at the top. What we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand. Oh, let me start my timer. Sorry. Don't listen to me. I always run over. I'm going to try to at least stay close to it. I'm going to take our right hand. We're going to place it on the left side of our head. What we're going to do is just merely use it as a guide, taking that left palm and try to push the ground. You're going to try to push yourself away so your shoulder is down, that you're feeling the stretch from your ear down to the top of your shoulder. I'm going to come in and make sure I see, change my view. Great job. Really, Anissa, really push that palm down. There you go. Looking good. Again, the right hand is just a mere guide, no weight. I'm going to hold it for another 10 seconds, and then we're going to switch sides. Okay, bring yourself back up. Now we're going to switch. We're going to take the left hand, place it on the right side of the head, taking the right palm and pushing to the ground. Really push that shoulder down so you feel the stretch from your earlobe down to the tops of your shoulder. Oh, there's Diane's puppy. Nice deep breaths. Your breath should be about 4 seconds. 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. I'm gonna hold this for another 10 seconds. And we're gonna bring ourselves back up. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see this. I want you to take both of your hands, place it on the top of your head like your ponytail, where that would be, or the bottom of your scalp, where your scalp meets your neck. I want you to keep your elbows together, and then I want you to take your chin and bring it to your chest. But I want you to keep your arms closed. So you really feel this. You should be feeling this in this part of the top of your back, your lower neck. Really stretch that area out. Really bring that chin down. Just going to take a look at everybody. Great job. Keep it up. Excellent. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now what we're going to do is bring ourselves back up to center. We're going to do some neck circles. What I want you to do is you're going to bring your chin to your chest. You're going to rotate your head to one side. And you're going to stop when you're looking at the ceiling. Once you're stopped, you're going to bring yourself back to the front, nice and slow. It should take you about 3 to 5 seconds each direction. I want you to go both directions. Okay? So put your arms down at your waist, chin down. Slowly rotate to the right. Remember to stop when we're at the top. And slowly bring yourself back. And we're going to go to the other side. Stopping at the top. Bring it back down. Focusing on your breathing. Another 10 to 15 seconds. Bringing it right down. We're going to stop when we get to the bottom. We're going to bring our head back up. Excellent. Now what we're going to do is I'll turn sideways so you can see what I want you to do. You can place your feet shoulder width apart. Keep your hips straight. What I want you to do is clasp your hands together and push them out. But what I really want you to focus on keeping your shoulders in line with your hips, keeping a straight profile. You don't want to be like this. You really just want to stretch the upper back. So keeping yourself up and really trying to bring that chest together, opening up the back. And now I'll turn front. I'm going to come over and see. Great job. Keep that posture. Really stretch out that back.
Bed, Angela.
Go. All right, you can reset. You're doing great. Another 10 seconds. Okay, slowly bring your arms down. Now we're going to stretch because we just stretched out the back. We're going to stretch out the chest. So I'm going to turn around. What I want you to do is to take your right or left arm, it doesn't matter which side, and I want you to try to grab your bicep. If you can't, that's okay. You can grab your forearm, but I really want you to bring your shoulder blades together and really open that chest. Really open it up. Take some deep breaths. You guys are doing a great job. Great job. All right, another 5 seconds. And slowly bring your arms back down. Okay, what I want you to do is, again, keep your legs wider than shoulder width. What we're going to do is we're going to go up and over. But I really want you to feel the stretch. I really want you to use some force to go up and over. Keep your hips facing frontwards and really go over so you feel it all the way down your obliques, your lats, your triceps. Then I want you to reset and I want you to go to the other side. Go till you feel that stretch. Should hold it for a second and then come back up. This is not a fast moving stretch. Get a few more in, really stretching them out. Especially after that crazy core on Sunday, if you guys did it. Another 10 seconds. Okay, we're gonna do some arm swims, but instead of doing them up and over, because I'm gonna hit my ceiling, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, almost like we're doing a deadlift, you should be feeling the stretch in your hamstring. And I want you to bring your arm up and over. So you're working the back, the shoulders, and the hamstrings, all in this one stretch. Making sure these circles are nice and wide. They don't have to be rushed. But you should really feel it. The hamstrings, get that stretch from today, yesterday. If you want to spread your legs a little further to make it easier, feel free, or you can keep your legs nice and close. Wherever you feel the stretch. Another 10 seconds. Let's bring ourselves back up. Now what I want you to do is take your right arm. I want you to take it, put it up in the back of your head, one in the center of your back. I want you to take your left hand, put it on your elbow and push. But you want to make sure that you're keeping your hand in the center of your back. Really take some deep breaths, and on the deep breath, just try to push yourself a little bit deeper in the stretch. We have another joiner. Looks like we have Kelly joining us. Nice job, ladies. All right, looks like Kelly's trying to join. She hasn't quite got all the way in yet, but that's okay. So another 10 seconds. I'm going to switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring your arms down and reset. Now I'm going to take the left arm up and over, center of your back, taking your right hand, cupping the elbow, and push. Take a nice deep breath. Deep breath in, exhale out. Really stretching out these muscles. Another 10 seconds. Focus on your breathing, nice deep breaths. And slowly bring your arms back down. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a hamstring stretch. I'm going to turn sideways. You can keep your feet shoulder width apart. Keep your legs straight. And what I want you to do is bring your chest so it's in line with your hip. I don't want you to be down yet. I want you to just keep a nice straight back. If you want to bring your arms up, you can bring them out or you can let them hang. Wherever it's most comfortable for you. Should feel this, the back of the knees up to the hamstrings into the glutes. We're going to do some glute exercises after what we did today. Stretch out those glute muscles. I hope Kelly gets in. It looks like she's still trying to get in. Another 5 seconds, and I'm going to want you to go a little deeper with this stretch. And I want you to take your hands and put them at your calf and try to pull your nose to your knee. Focus on your breathing, nice deep breaths. Another 10 seconds. Now what I want you to do is slowly bring yourself up, vertebrae by sorry, my neck has got my mouth. Vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slow. There's no rush. I want your head to be the last item up. Nice and slow. Focus on your breathing. Nice deep breaths. And we're up. Okay, now I'm going to face you guys. We're going to do some hip circles, but we're going to do one side first. So I want your legs to be a little wider than shoulder width apart, hands on your hips. We're going to go to the right first. So I want you to stick your glute out, and I want you to bring yourself forward. Once you bring your hips forward, I want you to bring them back. We're going to do one side at a time. Stick those glutes out, don't be afraid, and bring them up. Really work one side. Oh, and there's Kelly. She got in. We'll work one side, and in 10 seconds, we're gonna switch sides. Okay, now we're gonna switch. Now we're gonna go to the left. Bring it back, stick the glutes out, and push the hips forward. Stick the glutes out, and push the hips forward. Great job, everybody. Really stretching out those hips. In about 10 seconds, we're gonna do full hip circles all the way around, not one-sided. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now make them full all the way around. Push your hips all the way forward. Glutes all the way back. Push your hips all the way forward. Really stretch out the hip flexors. Another 20 seconds. We'll move into some legs. Okay. Once you get to center, let's bring ourselves back up. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your right leg and we're gonna go into a lunge. What I want you to do first is I want you to get into a perfect position, meaning we're gonna be at 90 degrees. You can bring your left knee to the floor. So I want your hip and your knee lined up directly 90 degrees. The same thing with the front, 90 degrees. Put your hands, excuse me, on your hips. Once you have that set and you're at 90 degrees on both sides, I want you to push yourself forward. Your knee should be above your feet. You should feel this in your abductors. You should feel it in your groin and in your quad, the extended quad. Depending how tight your glutes are, you might feel it in the bent leg, the one that's up top, your right leg, you might feel it in that glute. I feel it a little bit from this morning. I'm gonna hold that. Really stretching everything out. Another 15 seconds, then we're gonna push ourselves backwards, and I'll show you that when we get there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's bring ourselves, let's reset back into center. Now we're gonna push ourselves backwards. You could bring your glute to your calf or your foot, your heel, wherever it falls. But I want your right leg to be straight, and I want you to point your toe. Once you're in this position, I want you to try to bring your hands to your toe and try to bring your nose to your knee if you can. If you can't, as long as you're balancing and you're feeling the stretch on your extended leg, you're in the right spot. You want to deepen the stretch. You can reach your foot. Really feel it in the glutes. Great job, everyone. Another 5 seconds. And let's push ourselves back up. Now that we're back in our reset position, what we're going to do is we're going to switch legs. We're going to now bring our left leg up and put our right leg down and making sure that we're in our 90 degrees. We have our back leg at 90 degrees and our front leg. Once we are there, put our hands on our hips and push ourselves forward. Great job, everybody. Another 10 seconds. Now we're going to reset. Okay, slowly push yourselves back up. Once you're back in the reset, then slowly bring yourself backwards. Again, pointing your left foot, sitting on your calf or your heel, and reaching for the extended leg. You want to keep your arms down, that's completely fine. Using that as a guide to hold yourself is perfect. Another 10 seconds. Three, two, and one. All right, everybody up, back to reset. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a seat on the ground. We're gonna extend our legs in front of us. We're gonna take our right leg, we're gonna bend it and bring it close to our chest, up and over, so it's on the opposite side, so we're crossing it. I want you to take your arms and get them nice and tight around your knee, and I want you to sit up. I really want like you have a piece of string pulling yourself up, sit up. So you should really feel this in the glute of the bent leg. Take some nice deep breaths. Great job. Another 10 seconds. Now from the same position, the way that your leg is bent, I want you to turn. Take your left elbow and apply pressure to your quad and turn and try to look behind you. If you can't, you can look directly in front of you, that's fine. You should be feeling the stretch in the lower back. Really focus on your breathing, take nice deep breaths. Another 10 seconds and we're gonna switch legs, starting with the first stretch we did. Okay, slowly bring yourself facing frontwards. Let's extend the leg. Now we're gonna bring the left leg up. I'm gonna bring it over. And we're gonna sit nice and tall. Again, like we have a piece of string pulling ourselves up. Really bringing that leg as close to, or the knee as close to the chest as you can. Take nice deep breaths. Remember, breath should be about 4 seconds in, 4 seconds out. Tell your body to relax. Let you stretch it out. About 5 seconds, we're gonna turn to the side. Okay, now we're gonna look to the left. If you can look behind you, great. If not, you can look to the side, that's perfectly fine. But again, taking that right elbow and applying pressure to the quad or the knee, depending on where you are, to really get that stretch in the lower back. Another 10 seconds. breaths. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Now what I want you to do is to spread your legs as wide as you can. I want you to take it, I want you to go to the right. Try to get both hands on your toe. Really feel that in the hamstring, the glute, up the oblique. Should be depending on what side you're leaning on. So I'm leaning to my right, so I feel it in my left. When you take a deep breath, on the exhale, try to go a little deeper with the stretch. Another 10 seconds. And slowly bring yourself back up to center. Now we're going to go to the opposite side. Try to bring both hands to your toes. Again, I'm reaching to the left, so I feel it in my right oblique, down to my glute. Another 10 seconds. Really focus on the breathing. Let's bring ourselves back to center. So now what we're going to go is we're going to go to the center. Try to reach your hands out as far as you can. You should really feel this in the groin muscles and the inner thighs, in your hip flexors. It's a really good stretch. Once you get to where you think you are, try to step your fingers just a little bit further to really deepen that stretch. Take nice deep breaths. Another 20 seconds. Really trying to stretch out those inner thighs. Another 5 seconds. And slowly bring yourself back up. So we're going to do another glute one just because we have a focus on glutes today. And I think it's going to feel really good. So I'll turn sideways so you can see. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your right leg and just cross it over like you're sitting. So your ankle will be about your knee. Then I want you to bend your knee. And then I want you to push yourself up. So you should really feel it in the bent leg. You should really feel it down the hamstring into the glute. It's a wonderful stretch. The harder you push, walk yourself up. The harder you push, the deeper the stretch. Oh, I can feel it already. Woo! Take nice deep breaths. Another 10 seconds. We're going to switch sides. And slowly let the left leg down, uncross the right. Now we're going to cross the left leg. We're going to bring the right leg up and then push yourself up. Do some pressure on your palm. Really feel that stretch. You should feel it in the left glute. Really stretch that puppy out. You'll thank me tomorrow. Another 10 seconds. Take some nice deep breaths. And slowly let the leg down, uncross. And believe it or not, we're going to get into our final pose of the day. That half hour goes so quick every time. We're gonna be over, as usual. I try to watch it. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into a child's pose. So we're gonna get into all fours. We wanna put our knees above our hips. We wanna walk our hands out and push ourselves back. Really focus on centering yourself. Take some nice deep breaths. All right, everybody. Great job. Let me unmute you. How does everybody feel? Kelly, I'm so glad you finally got in. I saw you trying to get in.
Oh boy.
Yes. Oh, look at your little puppy, Anissa.
Yeah, his name is Angelo. Sorry if I yelled at him earlier.
Oh gosh, no. Sorry if you could hear my kids upstairs. I'm like, oh, the floors are thin.
I didn't realize I was unmute.
No, no worries, no worries. All right, everybody. Well, you have a wonderful night. Make sure you drink a lot of water. And don't forget, tomorrow we have our live session. See you in the morning.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.